All right, it's coming home. We may have someone who's converted here.
Yeah, big fan.
Big-
I always have been. I said this morning. I was rooting for England. They're gonna. It's coming. It's going the home. It's going to the home.
It's going home.
It's going to the
coming
home. It's yeah. I was always on board with England. I think if you go back and look at several of my posts, it was England all the way.
Yep.
England's gonna win this.
It's I distinctly remember reading all of your posts like that.
It is all lined up that way.
It's
Big fan of England. Here you go. Yep.
Love
you know.
it. All right, so England win 2-0 to beat Germany at Wembley in the round of 16, the knockout round there. I wasn't a big fan of the way England set up to begin with, but to be honest, it worked. They went defensive. I think from the way Germany set up, they went a little defensive as well. Both teams played set up safe, but they went at it. It was a good game from a neutral's perspective. I think it wasn't the
I think it was a great
game, but it was a good game.
No, I thought it was a great game from a neutral's perspective. I mean, you had chances on both ends. You had England's goals were great. You know, England's goals were really good and well deserved. The way they went in, they were fantastic. I thought. And then you had some misses from Germany. And I mean, when that first goal went in for England, I knew it was done. It was just done. Germany doesn't have the ability to, I don't think, come back from
They did have a good opportunity. Mueller had a breakaway where he just flubbed it wide.
Yeah.
I expected him to put that in the net. A poor pass after a great goal from Sterling. A poor pass back through his own back. I don't know where the hell he was going, but it was a poor pass. And Mueller had an opportunity. A player of his quality, I really expected him to put the ball in the back of the net. And that would have tied it up 1-1 and changed the game completely. Unfortunately, it didn't. Germany had to commit forward. England were able to take advantage. And the best cross that Harry Kane has seen all tournament comes from one Jack Grealish.
Man City's own Jack Grealish.
No.
Man City.
No.
It was an article. Even the commentator said he's going.
The commentators are crap.
He said
but
he's going.
The Grealish comes on. I don't want to say he changed the game, but he gave it a new dynamic, just made it a little different for England. I thought some changes should have been made a little earlier, but in the end, who's going to argue with a 2-0 result over Germany?
I mean, I think you could really see that Man City Kane to Grealish connection starting to unfold there. That's what's going down, according to every report that I've read. Talk Sports, Talk Soup, The View.
The View, yes. The View.
They've all said this is happening. The guy in ESPN.
Right.
You know.
So I mean, in the end, it was a really entertaining game. I didn't see 2-0 coming. I thought it was either going to be 0-0 or 1-0.
I thought it was going to end 1-0. I thought it was just going to end 1-0 after the goal that England put in.
Yep.
I didn't see Germany having the ability to come back. I thought it was going to just be a 1-0 finish. You know, quite frankly.
And good for England for not just sitting back. They went forward. Obviously, in that one play, they had Declan Rice getting forward, Sterling, Harry Kane, Shaw, Grealish. They went forward and looked for that second goal. So good for England to do that. Unlike England, maybe they've turned a corner here. They do play the winner of Ukraine and Sweden, which is coming up a little later today.
Setting up nicely for a Swedish victory down the road because you guys are acting like it's over when you still have 3 other teams to play.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, but I always worry about that when a team kind of shooting it off, you know, and acting like the final isn't really the final.
Yeah.
And you kind of saw that from the players and even the fans. I mean, okay, you beat Germany. Good win. Good job beating them 2-0. Hats off to them. Probably a better side than I was criticizing them a little bit earlier for only having 1-0 wins and not being able to beat Scotland. You beat a real team. And Germany is a real team.
Yep.
I mean, so is Sweden.
Yep. So I think Sweden are a good team. Sweden are a very good team. They set up defensively very well. That's going to be but it's not Sweden we're playing. We don't. It could be the Ukraine, right? So we don't know yet. But
it's going to be Sweden.
But as far as today's game goes, Germany were one of the favorites for the tournament. England coming in were one of the favorites after the first couple of games. Maybe not so much as the way we saw. But today, you're right. England beat a real team in Germany, and that was a fun game. Good to watch. And hopefully you guys enjoy the next one coming up. Ukraine, Sweden. We'll see who wins there and goes on to face England in Rome, right? The next game.
Yeah, you got to now go on the road like all the other teams, so it should be interesting for you.
Yeah. It's England will now play their first game away from Wembley Stadium. We'll see how they do. So,
and I believe England probably is the favorites to be in the final. After that, I mean,
sure.
I could see them being the favorites there. The question just is this is again what I'd even worry if it was Germany and it was the other way around. Did you blow all your steam off in this match, and are you going to be able to get up for a Sweden? Are you going to be able to get up for whoever comes out on that Denmark side?
Right. Yep.
That would be my only worry. I think at this point the only thing getting in England's way would be England at this point.
Yep, I agree.
I think you're a better side than anyone else on that board, but everything changes every week.
Yep. I think England right now are set up defensively the best out of any nation that's still in the tournament. I think they've got the most attacking talent. They haven't quite used it properly,
most of it
but
sits
it's
on
coming.
the bench for 90 minutes, anyways.
It's coming. It's coming.
Going home.
It's coming home.
So I'm gonna go home.
All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of the games. Enjoy the last game today, and then we'll be back in a couple weeks, or in a couple days. Couple days. Sorry, too much to drink today. All right, guys. Enjoy.